The other day, a friend and I were arguing about what the most well-known hip-hop verse of all time is. And I'm not talking about the hip-hop song that's most recognizable. I'm talking about a specific rapped verse that the most people would be able to recite. After our argument settled down, we decided to start poking through some data. First, we looked at every song with over 1 billion streams on Spotify. While this skews contemporary, you get some decent variety. You've got hip-hop icons like Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg,
my last album was The Chronic,
along with Gen Z stalwarts like Juice WRLD.
I still see your shadows in my room.
That said, as of the making of this video, the most streamed hip-hop song of all time on Spotify is Rockstar by Post Malone featuring 21 Savage.
I've been fucking hoes and popping pillies, man, I feel just like a rock star.
Despite the popularity of this song, I don't think anybody would make the claim that one of the verses in this song is the most well-known rap verse of all time. But again, it reiterates how the Spotify data skews a bit more contemporary. So if we're gonna find a rap verse that people between the age of 15 and 75 know the words to, we're gonna have to look elsewhere. So I started looking at old rap hits from the 1980s and 1990s. Older people would know these songs, but if they've stood the test of time, then younger people should know them too. So I started thinking about older classics like Rapper's Delight, It's Tricky by Run DMC,
This is my recital. I think it's very vital.
and The Choice Is Yours by Black Sheep.
Engine number 9 on the New York Transit line.
But I realized looking at these older hip-hop songs caused another issue. Sure, there are many memorable lines in these songs, but the average person of my generation and younger probably couldn't rap an entire verse from them. But as I was looking at Wikipedia page views of older rappers, I noticed that one stood above the rest in terms of popularity. Marshall Mathers, more commonly known as Eminem. Eminem has not only put out hit songs consistently for the last 20 years, but he's made arguably the most well-known hip-hop song of all time.
His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti.
So that was it. The most well-known rap verse of all time was the first verse of Lose Yourself. But then it struck me. Part of Lose Yourself's popularity was driven by the fact that it was in the movie 8 Mile. And that's when I remembered another rap song associated with the visual arts.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground is where I spent most of my day.
After hours of thinking, I really can't come up with another rap verse that's more well-known than the theme song to The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. If you enjoyed this content, hit the link on my profile and drop me your email so we can stay in touch.